Ah, there you are. Good morning, my dear. I must admit, I was starting to think you wouldn't show. Of course not, dear. If anything, I was worried. I thought perhaps you had fallen ill, and I should come to check on you. Ah, but you're here now. Are you feeling all right? You just slept in. It's quite late. Are you sure you're well? Well, if you say so. Come along then, dear. We must make haste if we are to beat the rain. I can already see some dark clouds on the horizon. You needn't apologize, my dear. Your body must have needed the rest. Climb upon my hand, and I will get us to the blackberries before the rain comes. Wake up, my dear. You doze off. Are you still tired? If you prefer, I can collect the blackberries while you continue to rest. Are you sure? Here's your basket, my dear. Do you mind harvesting the lower bushes over that way? I will tend to the taller bushes. Oh no, my fingers are much too big to pick berries. I simply pinch the top of the bush, like so, and shake the berries over my basket. Ah, I would stand back, little one. The thorns are much too small to bother me. They are easily brushed off. Now, run along, dear. You have your own basket to fill. Let's see. What shall I make today? Pie? Jam? Perhaps scones? It has been a while since I made scones. I wonder if the little one would go to the market for some lemons. Oh, but I would hate to make them. Despite how insistent they are, I can tell they're exhausted. I hope they're okay. Maybe I shouldn't have sent them off on their own. A little sparse, this one. Ah, well, it's to be expected. The birds certainly did not wait for us to pick the tops of the bushes clean. I know. Cream puffs. That should cheer the little one right up. Oh dear. That sounds close. We should return home. Little one, come along. We're heading back. Oh dear, you're covered in thorns. Whatever happened, little one? Oh, you poor thing. You're so fatigued you nodded off and took a tumble. I'm sorry, my dear. We must cut our forage short. I'm afraid the storm is here. My dear, are you crying? What's wrong? Do the thorns hurt? Ruined our day? My dear, no. Of course you didn't ruin our day. Shh. No. It's okay that you slept in. Look, we still picked a fair number of berries. Didn't we? Enough to make cream puffs. Yes, your favorite. Would that make you feel better? Oh, my dear, come here. Up you get. Let me brush some of those thorns off of you. There we go. It's all right, little one. Let us return to my home. You can take a nice bath while I bake some cream puffs. How does that sound? Good, good. Let us get out of the rain then, dear. Little one? Little one? Where did you go? There you are. I thought you were lost among the suds. How are you enjoying your bath? Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it, little one. Your clothes are dry, whenever you're ready to get out, and I brought you a towel. Oh, no. A tea towel is hardly fit for drying. I made it for you, for instances such as this. It's much softer than any tea towel. Now, you towel off and get dressed. By the time you're done, the cream puff should be ready. I just need to add the most important part, the cream. Little one, may I ask you a question? Are you truly okay? You say that you're all right, but something clearly ails you. You're in low spirits and overly exhausted. Please be honest with me, dear. Did something happen to you? Nothing happened. Are you quite sure? The weather? Ah, I see. So you have not been able to spend much time outside because of the heat and the storms. It is true that it has been unreasonably warm during the day. The mornings are cool enough, but I imagine you have been sleeping through that time. That's right. Someone your size must also worry about the bugs. Oh dear, I'm afraid I did not consider that when I invited you on our outing. Are you okay? No bites? That's good. Still, I am sorry that you've been so cooped up this summer. It is obviously taking a toll on your mental health. Do not be so sure, my dear. Seasonal depression is not exclusive to winter. Summer can be just, if not more, brutal. All dressed? Good. Come and try a cream puff. I made a batch of miniature ones just for you. They're still a bit too big, I'm afraid. You will have to cut them to eat them. Or just bite right in. How does it taste, my dear? Do not talk with your mouth full, little one. I can hardly understand you. But judging by that expression, you must be enjoying it. Why, thank you, my dear. I thought a bit of lime would pair nicely. Now, back to your predicament. I think I have an idea to help you feel better. I have no cures for depression, little one. Trust me when I say I wish I did. However, I can offer you companionship and somewhere to stay that is more spacious than your current residence. That's right. I am offering you a place in my home for the summer, if you wish so. It would be no trouble at all, my dear. I simply ask that you clean up after yourself. I think it would do you some good to stay here where you have open spaces and someone to talk to. You will? Wonderful. I'm afraid we must wait until the storm is over to retrieve your things. But I can make up the guest room in the meantime. Nonsense. You stay here and finish eating. I will not have you wearing yourself out. It's no trouble, little one. You are my dear friend, and I understand your plight. Whatever I can do to help, I will do without hesitation. Eat up, little one. When you are done, the guest bed will be ready, and then you can have a proper rest. You are most welcome, my dear.
I really appreciate this script. Harvey Hawk is probably one of my favorite script writers that I follow. And I mean, a friendly giant script that talks about depression. Chef's kiss.